From NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams.
Good evening. After damaging leaks from a young American who has since fled overseas, today it was the government's turn. The head of the NSA told Congress and tried to reassure the American people they're not only not listening in on the conversations of average Americans, but the communications they have monitored through data mining operations have in fact stopped, they say, dozens of pre-planned terrorist attacks in the post-9/11 era. All of this as individual Americans are still sorting out how they feel about how much information is out there and how many people are monitoring all of it for suspicious activity. It's where we begin again tonight with our chief foreign affairs correspondent, Andrea Mitchell.
Some unclassified information.
The head of the NSA, General Keith Alexander, defended the controversial surveillance programs and denounced Edward Snowden for exposing them.
The intentional and irresponsible release of classified information about these programs will have a long and irreversible impact on our nation's security and on that of our allies.
He revealed details of only 2 previously unreported cases the FBI says were cracked with the help of these programs. A plot to blow up the New York Stock Exchange between 2007 and 2010. The FBI said a Kansas City man, Khalid Houzani, a naturalized citizen, was channeling money to al-Qaeda operatives in Yemen who were planning to blow up the exchange. Houzani ended up pleading guilty to bank fraud and money laundering.
Would you say that their intention to blow up the New York Stock Exchange was a serious plot? Or is this something that they kind of dreamed about, talking among their buddies?
I think the jury considered it serious since they were all convicted.
A second case involved a San Diego man allegedly financing a terror group in Somalia. The FBI said it got onto him through the NSA telephone database. Enter Edward Snowden, a foot soldier in an army of contractors with top-secret clearances. The NSA says his leaks jeopardized these intelligence tools.
We have too many people who have access to top-secret clearances. As a result of that, you have people who are not fully vetted, and this may be the case with Mr. Snowden.
But a former CIA official says you can't stop leakers.
It suggests you can stop someone from thinking that they should do something like Edward Snowden has done and then stop them at the border before you know they're going to do it. I don't understand how you can stop this over time. You can't police somebody's thoughts.
Still, intelligence officials, shell-shocked by the leaks, are rethinking the system.
So what we have to do is go look and say, how did he do that? What did he do? Where was that?
Even as the president on PBS defended them.
My concern has always been not that we shouldn't do intelligence gathering to prevent terrorism, but rather, are we setting up a systems of checks and balances?
Tonight there are reports still that Snowden is still believed to be in Hong Kong, has asked an intermediary to help him seek asylum in Iceland, even as officials believe that he made off with at least 1 million separate documents. Brian?
Andrea Mitchell in our D.C. newsroom starting